Hi, welcome to Smurthwaite's webinar. Today I'm going to introduce you our newly launched Asiento chair. The chair itself has three sizes. We have a size 1, size 2, which is what this one is, and a size 3. So it'll accommodate a various of age ranges up to adults for it. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through some of the features of this chair and show you some of the basic adjustments for it as well. The one thing you'll notice is that I've got no tools. This chair has been made simple to adjust, so it's all done pretty much with your fingers and hands for it. There are just a couple of bits that may need adjusting further on in time as the children grow. So, as you can see, the size 2 chair here is all nicely set up for you, which is how it should come. I'm just going to turn it down sideways. We've got the tray on here. The tray itself is adjustable, so it slides in and out, and it's just a case of loosening the hand wheels on either side, and then all you have to do is quite easily slide it off. Just going to pop that. Well, whilst we're on the tray itself is designed to fit all 3 chair sizes. All you need to do is adjust the arms so you can move them in and out to suit the required width of the chair. So I'm just going to go through some of the features on this. This chair, the nice thing about this chair is that everything that you see on here is standard. Right the way through to a 4-point harness, which I've got here, which I've left off for now. So that can be added as well. Starting with the base itself, this is an electric high-low base, as you can see. The batteries, the motors are on the back, nicely out the way. And what we have here is a hand control that not only does the high-low function, but it also has a tilt and space feature as well, which is also electric. So with the touch of a button, you can see I have the option to recline back, which is ideal for children when we're hoisting into the chair. It helps keep the bottom in a nice position at the back of the chair. And the same for going forwards. The chair will go into slight prone as well if required, and then we can also alter the back angle independently. Then we have the high-low function. The one thing you'll notice is how quiet this is. It's very smooth, very slick. There's no jerks or anything like that for it, so it's very comfortable and not unnerving for a user. The battery pack is at the back here, and with a cable, it's just a case of plugging the cable into the socket here, into the mains. It's a very long cable, so if you need to reach a long plug, it'll give you a good 2 meters in length for that. The charging is straightforward. Just basically leave it on, ideally overnight. Shouldn't be any more than 8 hours if it's almost flat. But you do have an indicator. Just come around here on the hand control. The moment you press the buttons, they light up green for being fully charged. They will independently drop off as you start to lose battery. So you get a good indication as to when you need to put it on charge. So the chair itself, just spin this round so you can see from the front. We'll start with the foot plates and the foot stems. First thing you'll notice is that they are independent stems, which is great because that will allow you to accommodate left and right leg independently. So if there are any leg discrepancies, you can adjust the height on one, leave the other one where it is for it. The height range adjustment is fairly straightforward, so just on a hand wheel at the back, and then just tighten it back up to lock it into place. The other feature it has, they are flip-up foot plates, but they also offer dorsi and plantar flex, so you can, again, with a hand wheel, you can alter the position of the foot plate. Put it back down into a neutral position. Going up the stem, we've got adductor pads. Just with a plunger pin again, it allows each individual one to drop down separately, and they just lock very neatly into position. They are adjustable in width, but you'll also find that underneath here we have 2 hand wheels, which will allow the rotation as well, again to offset any discrepancies. And at the same time, if we have tight knees, you can also alter independently each footrest to the angle that you want as well, just so you can see. So again, just loosen the hand wheel, put that back down into a neutral position. Just turning down the side so you can see what's going on the side here. We've got armrests which are height adjustable, so again all on a hand wheel so you can increase the height. We also have a hand wheel, so if you're working at a certain angle, or you're working with a child and they like to have the tray at an angle, you can alter the position of the arms as well to accommodate. We also have thigh pads at the side which are also adjustable. Might not be too clear on here, but they're on a plunger pin option, and you have 4 holes there so you can actually move it into 1 centimetre increments at a time for it. Same on the other side. Moving up, we've got swing away laterals, but we also have width adjustment on them, very straightforward, just slide it to where you want. And at the back, just like everything else, there's a hand wheel just to tighten it up. For the swing away, on a plunger pin, that allows to slide out of the way as well for transferring in. Headrest. This has a size 1 headrest. So again, with hand wheels, it is adjustable so you can position the angle, just loosen the hands. So if you need more support on one side of the head, you can position that so one side is given a bit more support on the side. It is also height adjustment and tilt adjustment, so we can alter the position in height, we can move it in and out, and we can tilt the headrest as well, all on hand wheels. While we're at the back, we've got a centre column here which is extremely strong. That makes this chair very strong, and when the user's in it, it does not move. So it's a good solid base for it, and that's thanks to this strengthened spine here. But at the same time, you can see that our backrest has a couple of hand wheels which we can also adjust, and you can position the angle of the back. So you can tilt it. You can also move it up and down the stem as well, so you get your back height adjustment. There's also a separate stem on the column for the headrest, which also allows height adjustment as well. The seat depth adjustment has just got hand wheels again, 2 hand wheels at the front and 2 at the back. Just by loosening all 4 of those, that gives you the whole seat depth adjustment to sliding forward. So that's the chair from a point of view of me just having to adjust it with my finger, so this keeps it very easy to adjust if needed. The only small thing that tends to happen, you need to do for an Allen key, is the lumbar pad adjustment. These lumbar pads can move in and out. I've loosened these. They're on a 4mm Allen key. So once you've got it in the position that you want, you just need to lock that off. That's the sort of feature. The backrest height and the lumbar pad is something that perhaps is not going to be a daily adjustment. That's just as and when the child grows for you. So we have a nice push handle at the back. Makes it much easier to manoeuvre it around. Obviously you can adjust the height to your own requirements to be able to move it around as well. So this chair has 2 options on the back. You can have it as a non-dynamic back or a dynamic back. This particular one's got the dynamic back, and again this is very simple to use. Might not be clear from here, but there's a little switch here, a little blue lever, and that allows for the dynamic back to allow movement. There's also a little barrel adjuster here, which has got a little hair and a tortoise, and that changes how it recoils back. So you can have it so it springs back quite quickly, or you can tighten it up and it gradually comes back up. and then just switch into the up position. That locks the dynamic back off. The fabric itself is one of our newer fabrics that now we've introduced across the range. So this is an antibacterial fabric. It's also wiped down, so it's easy to maintain. It is a waterproof fabric for it, and as you can see, it's got a nice thick cushioning, which there are options for different fabric foam inside as well. Obviously, if there are any questions with regards to the chair, feel free to send us on the emails, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can with the answers to these. Thank you very much.